Hi students, welcome to this last video module of this entire course. With this I am going to complete session 24, which is the last one. So far we have covered 88 video models to complete the content of 5 units of MPOB course, right? So I hope you will enjoy this, right? So in this module, in continuation to our previous one, we are going to discuss individual level the techniques as intervention methods for improving the organizational performance as OD strategy. So here you can see this module is mainly to learn OD intervention methods at individual level, because last session was to understand group level the techniques or methods, intervention methods which are going to bring the change as well as development in the organizations. So at the individual level, if you just look at employees, so individual focused the techniques as in the OD intervention, the strategy, it is all about the skills, the training, increasing the job knowledge, skills and abilities so that are necessary to do a job effectively, not only for present even but future also. Keeping in mind the present and future requirement, we are trying to develop the skills of the employees by conducting various training programs after knowing each and every individual skill level and competency level. So it is individual centric. Individuals will be learning the different the sessions and the classes, the training programs, formal in a class setting. It is also called as on-the-job the training and sometimes off-the-job training programs, whatever it may be. So we are just now conducting various programs to improve the skills and then the knowledge of the employees, so that is going to be used on the job roles, and then indirectly it will help in improving the performance of the individuals. The second important OD intervention method at the individual level is the sensitivity training. So it is a kind of it is also called as laboratory training, and this training program is an intervention designed to help individuals understand how their behavior affects the others. Right? It is something related to sensitivity training program. It is the most related to attitude, and then their the behavior towards the others, behavior towards the organization, how it is affecting the positive or no, the negative, and then it is a kind of leaving everyone to a kind of the floor, and then giving sufficient information, and then discussing about various issues, because the people criticize, people misunderstand when there is no sufficient information. So when we are giving more sufficient information about the organization, about the job, about various issues of the organization, so employees will learn about all these the details, and then they will become sensitive, and then they will understand what is what. So in that way, you can bring changes in the individual behavior and then attitude towards the organizations. It is something like the outside the trainer who intervenes only to move the group forward, and training can be it helps the employees understand each other and recognize their own the feelings and improve the communication also. So they understand their feelings, because lack of information they have, they felt that something went wrong, but actually it is not. So when we give information to all employees, so they will they bring changes in their feelings and then attitudes in a positive way that will help the organizations, and that indirectly supports the employees to increase the performance. Right. The third important thing is management development the training. It is at the top level. Managers will take the training programs. Such training programs are called management development programs, and it is actually a kind of, again, the technique to enhance the manager's skills and then knowledge in the organizations. So they may not use immediately, but in the future, as and when it is required, whatever they have learned, so they are going to use that on their day-to-day execution of the job duties and responsibilities, that is going to improve the performance. So it is something verbal information, intellectual the skills and attitude, and attitude development. So in that way, you can see that the managers also undergo training program as a body technique. Right, and the next one is the role negotiations. So it is something related to a technique whereby individuals meet and then clarify their the psychological issues or psychological the problems or the doubts and the gaps, and then no, it is going to develop the intimacy, and then they develop the loyalty when we have this kind of role negotiations, and then clarifying all the doubts and then removing the gaps in the process. So in the in performing the roles of the jobs. So here you can see the outcome is the better understanding of the so what each can be expected to give or receive, and then you find so completely avoiding or very minimal ambiguity in the organizations. So with that you can see the role of clarity and then role negotiation helps the employees to understand each other and their individual respective jobs. Okay, so further you can see the another important thing is the job redesign. So job redesign is something related to designing a job, redesigning by increasing the duties and responsibilities, and then the changing the roles and then characteristics of the job, and then it actually improves the fit between the individual skills and then the demand of the job. Sometimes what happens, the job is required certain skills, the employees may not have that. So when you identify the employee, the skills and knowledge, so we can design or redesign the job in the line of the skills and then the experience and the knowledge of the employee, so that the employee will perform well and then improve the performance. So this this is very useful technique, and then redesigning the jobs, it is to fit the new the technique or organizational restructuring that happens in the various positions and then levels of the employees and then different jobs, right? So you can see that is the thing. So then further, if you just see that the individual level, the health, the promotion programs and then career planning. So as far as employees' health is concerned, is something related to the stress and then the work schedules. Leads to a kind of work imbalance, the family imbalance that leads to psychological, physiological problems. So we need to just look at the employees' health, and then we need to focus in promoting the good health and then good healthy practices among the employees, so that the stress level will be low, and then they will not have any the problem of finding the sufficient time to spend with the families. So that brings a kind of balance between the personal and then professional level, so that increases in turn so health of the individual as well as the organization also. So at the same time, we need to have a kind of career plan for each and every individual, so that every employee have a kind of aspirations and ambitions while working with the company. So with that, you can see the employee is going to clearly look at the long-term the journey, and then the track how he or she is going to develop with the organizations. So with that, you can see individual level. So we need to develop this kind of interventions as developmental strategies. So with this, let me just stop here and hope you enjoyed this session, the 24 organizational development, starting from the concept and then need to bring changes in the organizations, the forces internally and externally, and then so you can see the intervention, interventions, different types of interventions at the individual level, technological level, organizational level, and then at the same time, so how these the interventions needs to be introduced and then bring some kind of changes in the organizational system and ultimately improves the organizational performance. So this is all about the organizational development in the session 24. So with this, let me stop here, and I wish you all the best. Good luck. I'm just going to upload the necessary study material for all these sessions, and then be prepared confidently, and then write all your exams right in a very effective manner. Thank you very much, and looking forward to see you in the next semester.